get that coffee iced for at least a few more days with what we've been seeing out here.
We're kind of into a very hot stretch here, which kind of continues into next week, just maybe turning it down a little bit.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll take just a little bit of relief.
And we may get a little more rain in the forecast, which is good.
Yeah.
The fire threat's been increasing, even though we don't have the wind like we have in the spring. The ground's dry. You may get a couple of dry thunderstorms still tomorrow, kind of in the Four Corners area to the west. So kind of watch this northwestern part of the state going toward the Four Corners and beyond, where you may have an increased fire threat tomorrow. But hopefully we stay pretty quiet. One thing that you can see, everyone can see tonight with skies turning relatively clear, the full moon returns tonight, called the sturgeon moon, sometimes the corn moon, rises around 8:02 in the evening in Albuquerque. Of course, takes a little time to get over the Sandias, but roughly around 8 to 8:15, go out and look for it. It may kind of look a little reddish because of some smoke and haze in the area. You can kind of see maybe a little bit of haziness. It doesn't look as clear toward the horizon from Rio Rancho. 93 degrees there, some clouds coming through. But I showed you earlier there's some smoke forecasts kind of drift out of Arizona and Utah across the northern half of the state, more so later tonight and tomorrow. So you may see a little bit of that haziness in the air and add some color to the moon, at least when it's close to the horizon. If you're headed out this evening, temperatures in the 90s, but falling into the 70s, but not until late at night, sometime after midnight in the metro area. Now, tomorrow's a day when we should see kind of a sunny to partly cloudy day. It's still pretty hot, maybe 1 or 2 degrees cooler. A couple of storms could pop up in spots. The moisture's trying to increase again, so you may get a couple more showers or storms in the eastern part of the state tomorrow and across the southern counties. What could form, though, in the Four Corners area, maybe a couple of virga showers or dry thunderstorms. So most of you dry, but just kind of watch along the eastern and southern parts of the state for maybe a shower or storm mostly. 98 tomorrow in Albuquerque, a hot day. Still 104, though, in Roswell and Carlsbad. Haven't turned down the heat much yet. But again, along the eastern edge of the state, there's also a small risk for severe storms, say from about Clovis northward along the counties that border Texas. You may have 1 or 2 storms here that have some hail or strong winds tomorrow afternoon. So kind of watch for that. And that might even be true on Sunday as well. But Sunday, kind of the same story. Maybe a couple showers here and there or a storm, but most places dry. But kind of watch along the eastern edge of the state where there's a little more moisture, but still a fairly hot day. But the moisture is increasing. So the threat of 1 or 2 heavier storms goes up Sunday along the northeastern edge of the state and kind of the southwest as well, maybe including Ruidoso. It's not going to rain hard everywhere here, but maybe 2 or 3 thunderstorms or so get fairly heavy in that area in the afternoon on Sunday. Otherwise, Sunday, again, still fairly hot, but maybe a couple degrees cooler. 95 degrees in Albuquerque and only 100 in Roswell. So over the weekend in Albuquerque, we're looking at 90s, but again, kind of turning it down a little bit. And you'll see that trend coming up in the 7 days. So southern New Mexico tomorrow, still pretty hot, around 100 or so. Maybe a shower or storm in spots, including maybe a weak thunderstorm near Ruidoso. But the southwest could see a couple of daytime showers or storms as well. The next 7 days in Roswell, pretty hot stuff. Near 100 degrees at times, tomorrow being the hottest. Silver City knows the rain chances in the southwest do increase a bit more than in other areas the next few days, especially by Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Northern New Mexico looking at mainly around 90 or better in a lot of spots. And again, you may see a brief shower or storm in spots, but more so toward the Texas border. Farmington, mostly in the 90s the next 7 days. We do keep a lot of heat around next week. Las Vegas could see some cooling showers and storms at times. Beginning Sunday or Monday mainly. North Mountains looking at mainly 70s and 80s in the higher elevations. 90s, though, around Santa Fe again tomorrow. We turn temperatures down just a little bit through Sunday and Monday as the rain chances come up. But as we dry up the rain chances, temperatures go right back up again next week to near 90 degrees. East Mountains looking at mainly low 90s tomorrow with, again, a very small chance there could be a shower storm in there somewhere. South of the metro area could hit 100 degrees again around Los Lunas. Right in town, we're talking about roughly in that 97 to 99, maybe 100 range in spots, but still a hot day to be outside. Rio Rancho the next 7 days, mostly 90s and then upper 90s return again, close to 100 next week as we probably get the best rain chance overall in spots through about Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Those days. That's true for Albuquerque, too. Maybe a couple of isolated showers or storms here and there by Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. But as rain chances go down, temperatures go right back up next week again a little bit. We'll keep tracking that for you again at 6.